This is the HS Game Time Roundup with Pep Fernandez. Powered by Paradise Chevrolet Cadillac. Standards for excellence.
Welcome to the HS Game Time Roundup. I'm Pep Fernandez, and we've got a ton of high school basketball tournaments wrapping up, including right here at Ayala High School in Chino Hills. It's the Best of the West tournament. We had Summit colliding with Santiago for the tournament championship. This was a real battle for Middle Earth. You won't find a better matchup. Santiago, number 7 in the state, taking on number 13 Summit. First quarter, the Sharks' Shiana Carrington sinks the three. Believe it! Then back the other way, the Skyhawks' Adriana Brody to Asia Foster, who finds Jillian Allain for the bucket. Later in the first, Shireen Sutherland feeds Shay Rowe on the break. The hoop and the harm. Rowe dropped a game-high 33 points. Summit would answer from long range. Mercedes Brown lets it fly from deep and buries it. Summit was led by Brody's 22 points. She takes the pass from Allain and lays it in. But the Sharks were on the hunt for the title, and they would not be stopped. Rowe to Paris Jones on the break for 2. And then it's Sutherland to Jones to Carrington for another deuce. Santiago wins the showdown and the Best of the West title, 76-69. Centennial also played for a trophy. The Huskies met Bishop AMAT in the third place game. First quarter, Jasmine Flanagan passing to Alea Brandon, who goes baseline for the basket. And then it's Brandon repaying the favor. She will feed Flanagan for 2. Through the second quarter, Alana Allensworth drives and dishes to Brandon to put Centennial up by 7. Still in the second, Ashley Merrill with some skills to pay the bills, spinning through the paint and lays it in. The Huskies back on the attack. Flanagan to Brandon for 2 more. Now we fast forward to the fourth quarter. Merrill goes all the way to the cup. Huskies led by 12, and they go on to win the third place game by a final score of 44-33. And now it's time to pass it on down to Chris ERCOLI in Palm Springs, where we had a pair of local teams playing for titles at the MaxPreps Holiday Classic. Chris?
Hey everyone, Chris ERCOLI here reporting for HS Game Time from the championship round of the MaxPreps Holiday Classic here at Cathedral City High School. 2 IE teams in action in the championship. Santiago taking on CRENSHAW from Los Angeles, and right before that it was King in a classic game against Pleasant Grove that would go down to the wire. King would lead most of the second half thanks to some solid plays like this and one from Nico Turner with a shot off the glass. Now on the fast break, it's Lance Page driving to the hoop and dishing to Wolves big man Brandon Pippinger for the bucket. Page can score with the best of them as well. Here he is cutting to the bucket and going old school with the nice finger roll. Late in the fourth quarter, check out this circus shot under the hoop by the Wolves' Nick Nocella. King would lead by 7 with 3 minutes left, but Pleasant Grove would fight their way back into the game thanks to a few King turnovers and some aggressive play like this putback from Eric Armstead. King now down 4 with just 20 seconds left when Nico Turner cans the clutch 3-pointer. But that would not be enough as King loses to Pleasant Grove 74-71. Santiago hanging tough with CRENSHAW for most of tonight's game. Here the Sharks feed the ball down low to big man Jason Dixon for the bucket. Santiago hoping to cut into CRENSHAW's lead right before halftime. It's JT Cook swishing the floater in the paint. In the second half, the Sharks continue to attack the hoop. This time it's Alex Bloomfeld cutting to the hoop for the lay-in. But it's too much of CRENSHAW's Andre Edwards in the fourth quarter. Here he is with a nice pull-up mid-range jumper. And Edwards can drive to the rim as well, switching hands under the hoop for the lay-in. That would be it for Santiago as they lose to CRENSHAW 51-43. The game of the night would feature 2 top-ranked teams from opposite sides of the country. 4th-ranked Mater Dei from Orange County taking on 19th-ranked Lincoln from Brooklyn, New York. Several high-flying Division I prospects on display in this game. Mater Dei would win 76-69. To see all the big plays from this one, check out more video right here on HS Game Time.
Thanks, Chris. Great stuff. Now we head up to San Bernardino at Arroyo Valley High School for the championship game of the San Bernardino Kiwanis Tournament. The Skyhawks perfecting their intro. That's pretty cool. But their start to the game, less than perfect. Centennial of Las Vegas jumped out to a 9-zip lead. That's Marcus Allen, the basket. Centennial ranked 7th in the state of Nevada, and they showed why. Then it's Evan Martin, the basket for the visiting Bulldogs. Summit would respond and chip away at the Centennial lead. Devon Alexander cans the 3-ball, and then it's Alexander spotting up and knocking down the jumper. Second quarter, the Skyhawks, Derek Arnold, he will step back and drain the J. And then it's Summit on the run. Isaiah Taylor lobs it to Arnold, who lays it in. After starting slow, Summit made it close, but Centennial of Las Vegas would hang on to win the 46th annual San Bernardino Kiwanis Tournament 77-69. Marcus Allen named tournament MVP. Ready, wrestle. EPJ hooking us up with some video of the championship matches at the Shark Tank Invitational at Santiago. At 145 pounds, rim of the world, Christian Smith pins Pierre Gode of Cibola High from Arizona. Then at 160, Chaparral's Brad Christensen would blank Santiago's Blake Horst by a score of 12-0. And Christensen's teammate John Wixom also won an individual title at 182 pounds, defeating Etiwanda's Larry Cutbirth. Yes, the quarterback from their football team. Wixom wins by a score of 8-2. For the HS Game Time Roundup, I'm Pep Fernandez.